So you got to go after the root of the problem, whatever that is. Yeah. If it's medical care they need, if it's psychological care, they've got to get that. And then they can get back into the normal working, functioning machine that is America. We're all pretty much fucked in our own way. Just got to work past it somehow. That's what I think is happening, Apocalypse. Everybody thinks that this is really just a spiritual battle within the individual. And if it is that, for those people that it is that, if they don't win, I'm with you. Fuck them. They got to figure out a way to make it win. But of those ones that have serious psychological issues or physical issues, they've got my heart, man. I feel for them. I think in this country, we got to figure out a way to help them. And long-term and short-term, we got to figure out a way to help them. But if we find out somebody's scamming the system, throw them in fucking prison. You know? Shillbilly, I judge you all equally as my inferiors. Hello, Shillbilly. I don't know what a Shillbilly is. But I think I had one time at Po Folks Restaurant. Seeker bonging. Guys, I'm sick as a goddamn dog, and I don't have much time. What are you talking about Jews for, RD? Jews have all the money, man. They're extremely good at calculus. I have nothing against Jews, never have. I don't see what the big argument is about Jews. In fact, I do have a friend who was born Christian, brought up Christian pretty much, and she converted. She's an adult convert to Judaism. I'm perfectly fine with it. I think you should worship whichever invisible motherfucker you want to, or none at all. I'm firmly agnostic. I believe your God might be the right one, or there may be no God. And frankly, I don't give a fuck, because I am who I am now. I try to do the right thing. That's the best I can do. Fuck whatever I'm doing wrong. Fuck it. And I will tell you, folks, that if you're not there yet in your life, there is an amazingly relieving feeling when you stop trying to live up to some sort of imaginary ideal. Eventually, at some point in your life, maybe it's at 40, maybe it's at 30, maybe it's at 50, you have to say, this is me, this is who the fuck I am, and whether the world likes that or not is no longer my problem. I simply must exist in my own reality and do the best I can as I see fit, and fuck what everybody thinks, including any invisible dudes looking on. Because if there's an invisible dude looking on that created me, then he's created me exactly this way, which means I'm perfect. Yeah. Yep. I think people accepting themselves for who they are, if they would truly do it, would solve half the world's problems right now. Say it with me, everybody. Fuck it. I am RD. This is me right now, 100%. No regrets, no apologies. I may be sorry for the mistakes I've made in the past, but right now, I'm RD, and this is the best RD I can be. So fuck everybody. Thank you. I know I'm handsome, Barco, or I used to be. Now I got fucking teeth falling out and shit. I don't care. I don't care. My mind is where my fun is. You do any modeling? I was asked to do some modeling when I was younger by a guy at a payphone that called. Yeah, I think he wanted to fuck me, and I'm not exactly gay, so I could have had a big career break there. You never know. But nah, I turned him down, you know. If you answer a payphone at a rest area and the guy asks you, would you mind taking pictures with your shirt off? You're at a particular juncture in your life right there. You can make a couple of choices. And one might lead to extremely exciting path of being tied up in a dungeon and getting fucked in the eye socket. And the other one will lead you to a path that says, don't trust anybody that calls a rest area on a payphone. You know, you can go either way with that. I went with the latter. I went ahead and went home and gave up my chances for fame and fortune in Hollywood, all because I was just a little suspicious of the method, you know. No, but I never looked into modeling. I wouldn't mind trying acting because I think I could act. I mean, I did in college. I did a couple plays and stuff, and I did fucking good. Because all you got to do to act is act like you're not acting. It's really simple. I don't know why people can't do that, or they overact. They either cannot pretend that they're not acting, or they overact. Everything is overemphasized. It's not realistic. How many of you guys think you could act? Think you could pull off, let's say, a supporting actor role in a major motion picture? How many of you guys think you could act? What about porn? You act in any porn? Only homemade movies, Sparko, and that was many years ago. But I did win awards, from myself that I gave myself like best actor, best supporting actor, best actor in a porn role, biggest penis in a porn. I awarded myself the floppiest balls in a porn for the year, and also awarded myself the most unique ball height differential between the left and right ball, because for one thing, nobody else was in the porn that was male, so I had those locked. I mean, I knew I was going to win those. But I will admit that I proudly, kind of held those awards up high and bragged, and especially the lopsided ball award. I mean, it's unique, and it made me feel special, Stabby was a theater fag, wasn't he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Here we go. Crash Jesus. 2 years acting school for me before I went into film and television. So, by the way, you guys that don't know, Crash Jesus, HTLA 1 radio out of New York, and now 2, 3, and 4. This motherfucker's about to get into 2 digits. Guy Shea is doing a sideshow for him. I'm considering doing a sideshow. Chris Crash Jesus is the real deal when it comes to radio. He's got the back end, front end, side end. He's got the upside down angle. He has the education. He knows how all the technical equipment works. And he's got the goddamn radio voice. So you tell me, how do you get all of that? How do you get all of that? It's got to be commitment. And you know why? You know why he's got it and you don't? Because he's Canadian. That's why. I don't know what they're doing up there in Canada, but they churn out fucking talent. It's like sausage coming out of Canada. Here comes another one. There's a Jim Carrey. So give him a listen. Check him out. HTLA 1 radio out of New York. Haters gonna hate, but Crash Jesus is gonna crash. And that's how that goes. Yes, come to HTLA K-Tab. Let's make some nigger rich bling. I know, man. Well, I can't even sell a fucking commercial up in this bitch. But, maybe Crash Jesus has the direction to put us on a path to fame and glory. Guy, I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeking that. Yet I would love to reach a wider audience. Because the shit I have to say absolutely must be heard. Because as useless as it is, it's me saying it. Therefore, it's important to me. Because we are egocentric people. And if we weren't, why would we have any thoughts at all? We just say, fuck it, everything. Fuck everything, I don't care. That's the person who's not egocentric. Fuck everything, I don't care. And they don't have an ego because they don't even care about themselves. Crash Jesus says, we got that shit covered, Kev. Just think, I convinced Guy. Yeah, well, I think Crash Jesus has mad sales skills on top of all those other talents. Let the Canadians do all the work while we get fucked up on Mad Dog and shit. That might work, man. No, I am definitely not opposed to that, Guy. I would love to come do a show for HTLA. And also... you guys probably already know about this. I think Barco knows. But, Guy, you know about it. It's, what's his name? Wanted us to come do random radio. I can't think of his name right now. He's a talented host, and I can't think of his name. He wanted us to come do shows for the Random Radio Network, which made sense because random people doing random shows. I can't think of his name right now. Is it Chris? It's not Chris. I don't fucking know. Guy knows who I'm talking about. He used to work with him. No, it's not Barco. I'll think of it later. All right, better wrap this up, KK, before you cost O.C. Andrew the cost of a week of his lady BOI assistant, maid, luggage, lifter's wages. I don't know what that means, man. That's how I know I'm getting tired. Yes, Alan Wayne. Yes, Barco, thank you. It was Alan Wayne. And he was saying, why don't y'all come over? Because he was giving Paul Dembski a slot because Paul didn't have the pro package and he wanted to give him longer than a half hour to do a show. So he invited me over too. Yeah, cash is an excellent motivator, man. If I had a little bit of money coming my way for doing radio, I would light this bitch up. I would be on the phone to a congressperson every day. I would literally bring in objects from outside, random objects, and slap my penis against them and make you guess what the object was. Oh, I would do all that shit. But cash flow, that's things change when you get cash moving around, man. Yeah, but you're right, Barco. I do need to wrap this up because Andrew may decide that America's not as great as he thought it was with people like me in it, kind of stringing him along for an ending that's not going to be glorious. I get that. The link to my donation page, I don't even fucking remember, man. Ain't nobody going to donate anyway. Barco's the only one that's ever donated to my show. Thank you, Barco. I appreciate that. And that helped me to get this computer that I'm now broadcasting from, which obviously it is just loaded with quality. And if you hear sarcasm in my voice, I would not question your ability to reason. But I'm pulling, I don't even know the link. What is that thing? FundMe? GoFundMe? I think it's GoFundMe. Everything changed since my fucking thing. I can't get it up. What was that? Godfather 2? Get it up! Get it up! I can't get it up. I don't know. I'm not going to waste you guys' time looking for that donation page. Go fuck me. How much of a taste? Yeah, I can't even bring the site up because Verizon DSL. So I'm again limited by the technical end of things on top of my current health condition. Because I'm sick, but so are you. So the fuck are you? All right. Thanks for doing the show, K-Tap. No pain, no gain. You the man. Thank you guys. Shay, Barco, RD, Apocalypse was in the house. Chris Crash Jesus was maybe last, but certainly not least, up in this bitch. And we had some shillbilly hillbillies up in the Willbilly. Not to be confused with Slick Willie, that being Bill Clinton. Can y'all believe I'm even here right now? I love pickles and peanut butter. Doesn't sound quite the same when you're a sick motherfucker, does it? Then again, he's sick in his own way. I've done all I can do for this random bullshit I've done tonight, and I hope that you guys have found some joy in it. I like to give you a place to get together and go, fuck this, and fuck that, and fuck this, and fuck Kevin too. What the fuck is wrong with him? Fucking and fucking and fucking and fuck. And that feels good to people, because then they don't take it out on their wives. Then you don't go fucking beating up on your kids and shit, because you can just fuck me up. Barco's getting fucked up on Steel Reserve, okay? That's some crazy shit right there. $1 a minute. Go to bed, K-Tap, don't go. Yeah, I appreciate you guys showing up to the show. We're getting ready to get on out of here. For my outro, I will again play the presentation that Guy Shea made for me, which also advertises him a little bit. And why not? Why wouldn't he want to do that? Thank you guys for listening to Truth on Tap. Your host has not been just K-Tap, but also Kevin Kierstead. And now the K-Tap will go fap.
Just tap out. Listen to Truth on Tap. DJ Bad Guy says so.
To Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kierstead.
How can I say that my show is Truth on Tap if I don't come in here and set you free? Ooh, are we going to talk about some shit tonight? Get your friends in here. Get them in.
Opening up the truth pipeline.
So what's this show going to be? Well, I'm going to set you free. That's what the truth does.
For these bitches.
Truth on Tap.
WesJohnson.com. Check them out. This is crazy. Do you know I love pickles and peanut butter? I cannot get enough of that. Pickles and peanut butter is